Hey, help us out by buying some of this instead of soda from EPN Supplements. Use the code EAGLES. It helps the gym. Welcome back to Armored Academy of Arizona. I am Rick, and we're going to review a round of 4v5. We had a red card, and part of your punishment for a red card is you fight the rest of your rounds down a man. So that's what happened to us. So we've got the Lexington Lycans over here, and we got the Phoenix Blood Eagles over here. You can see there's 4 of us, and there's 5 of them. So let's talk about it. It's kind of a boring round if you don't know what's happening, so we're going to talk about it. So we have, in the beginning, we've got 2 wings and a rail, and we're just kind of here. They're trying to lock up man to man. Over here, these 2 guys are worried about that pole axe. So let's see what happens next. Kind of working them into a corner. And now we switch around. Chris goes charging in, and we're lined up on the rail. Now this is kind of what we wanted set up. You can see there's a guy here, one of us, a guy here, one of us, and that's what we're going for. Now in the back, Matt is locked up with their center, and he goes down. There's a couple things happening here. So first of all, I don't know if the guy meant to do this, but you can see he's got his leg there, and that's actually what catches Matt and causes him to fall down. While that's going on, this guy here that I'm hanging on to, who's hanging on to Chris, he actually has a pretty good head rip. He's got a mace or something like that, and he's got it wrapped around Chris's face, and it's locked in pretty good, so I start hammering at his hand with my shield. I get him to let go, so now he doesn't have anything. I start pulling on him. Logan's back here with this other guy, keeping him at bay. Chris is a champ, and he's absorbing a lot of damage. I'm squeezing him, pulling this guy. He was making a lot of noise. He was not comfortable at all. I'm trying to get all the way across, but I keep running into Chris, so I let go. There's this other guy. I thought maybe I'd take a shot, and I'm like, well, maybe I can come back. Chris gets pushed into a corner. Now this was kind of a mistake on the part of the Lycans, because Chris is pretty comfortable in that corner. It's pretty protected. You'll see, this big pole arm starts chopping, but it doesn't have a lot of targets, so you can either hit Chris in the shield or you can hit him in the helmet. Either one's fine. I do a little rollout. This is a pretty good spot. You can see Logan gets this guy down the back here. And he does it simply by staying mobile, something we work on. Now here, this guy gets a hold of me and he just straight up suicides me. I know better. I should have gotten out of that. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Alright, so Chris is back here with the guy with the pole arm. Logan's down here. These 2 guys are wrestling. You can see Chris trying to pull him over the bodies. He runs out of runway. He starts to stand up, and what's interesting here is as this guy stands up, you can see he's got a neutral stance, probably because of the bodies. I think Chris has a little bit more of a fighting stance, so he's able to push pretty good. Pushes him over. Now he comes over here. You can tell everybody's very tired. And here the Lycan makes a critical error. If you look at people's feet down here, you'll see, Chris has a good fight stance, Logan has a good fight stance, and the Lycan has his feet together. So he's able to be thrown. If he'd lowered his body weight, spread his legs out, he probably would not have been thrown. So I hope you found this informative and fun, and I'll catch you on the next one.